Good morning, friends. Okay, so today we're going to be reading a story called Pumpkin Pumpkin by Jeannie Titterington. Okay, so friends, our focus today, look at the cover. What do you think is going to be the story about? Pumpkins. Okay, and we're going to be learning a new concept of sequencing. Sequencing. What do you think sequencing might be? Michael. Mia has to do something about pumpkins. Let's see. Sequencing is when we put the story in order. What happened first, what happened second, and last. So today we're going to focus on the life cycle of a pumpkin. What will be first, second, and so on. Are you ready to read? Okay, let's see. Pumpkin, pumpkin. Ooh, it's a big book. Pumpkin, pumpkin. Jamie planted a pumpkin seed. Ooh, let's predict with our friends. Can you guys turn around and tell your friend what's going to happen to that seed? Turn around and chat with your friend. You guys good? Okay, keep up your... Good job. Gabby, what do you think is going to happen to the seed? Ooh, she thinks it's going to be turned into a pumpkin. Let's see. And the pumpkin seed grew a pumpkin sprout. Sprout, that's a fancy word, right? Sprout. A sprout is just a tiny plant. And then the pumpkin sprout grew a pumpkin plant. You see? And the pumpkin plant grew a pumpkin flower. Oh, okay, so let's see what happens. Let's recall of what's happening in the story. Remember, sequencing. So first, what did we have first? Let's see. Leslie, what happened first? What was in the first thing in the first page? What did we see first?
The pumpkin.
A pumpkin seed, right? Then we had a sprout. And now we have a what?
Pumpkin flower.
A pumpkin flower. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen to the pumpkin flower next. And then the pumpkin flower grew a pumpkin. You see the little pumpkin? It's not orange yet because it's still a baby pumpkin.
It is not easy.
No. And then the pumpkin grew and grew.
Pumpkin.
It's going to turn into a big pumpkin and grew. What is the little boy doing there? Sitting down. Let's see. Until Jamie picked it up. Oh, what do you think Jamie is going to do with the pumpkin? Share with a friend. What do you think she's doing with the pumpkin? Look at your neighbor and tell your friend, what do you think is going to happen with that pumpkin? Why is Jamie taking that pumpkin? What do you think Jamie's going to do with it? Let's see. Destiny.
He got the horn and he picked it up and put it in.
And what do you think he's going to do? What do you think Jamie's going to take the pumpkin to? Where?
The pumpkin goes more.
Oh, okay. Let's find out. So we said there's steps, right? First, we had a pumpkin seed, a pumpkin sprout, a pumpkin plant, then a flower, and then a pumpkin, right? 5 steps to the pumpkin. Let's see. Then Jamie scooped out the pumpkin pulp, carved a pumpkin face, and put it in the window. But, oh, she did something else. Let's see. He saved 6 pumpkin seeds for the planting in the spring. Okay, so friends, we said that what comes first? Pumpkin seed, Gabby. Let's see. And after the pumpkin seed, Gianna, what comes next? A sprout. Good job. Then we have what? Let's see what comes after a sprout. Gabby? Remember,
Pumpkin flower.
yes, good job. And then, what's next? Alea, after the pumpkin flower, what comes next? A big pumpkin. Good job, friends. Okay, so this has a special name, and it's called the life cycle of a pumpkin. So today we just finished reading the pumpkin, right? So we learned that there's 5 steps into growing a pumpkin. And you guys are going to help me put the pumpkin cycle here, okay? So first, let's see. We said it was what?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin seed. Then, after the pumpkin seed, what comes next?
Pumpkin sprout.
Pumpkin sprout. And after the pumpkin sprout, what comes next, friends?
Flower. Pumpkin flower.
Pumpkin plant. So first it turns into a plant. And then pumpkin flower. After that, we have a small green pumpkin.
There's a big pumpkin. And the big pumpkin.
And then it becomes a big pumpkin. So I want you guys to turn on your thinking hats. What would you do if you would have a big pumpkin in your house? What would you do with it? Okay, raise your hand so you can share. Let's see. Gabby.
I will make a pumpkin pie.
Oh, she would turn it into a pumpkin pie. Let's see. Destiny. A pumpkin plant. Okay, let's see. Lani. What would you turn your big pumpkin into?
Flower.
Oh, very nice. She will maybe paint it into a flower. Alea. Oh, very nice. Let's see. Jaylene. What would you turn your big pumpkin into? A jack-o'-lantern. So remember, Jamie did something in the story. She turned her big pumpkin into a what? She turned it into a big jack-o'-lantern, just like Jaylene, right? Okay, so now I'm going to ask you another question. There were 5 steps in the story of the life cycle. We said that the first one was what? The second one was plant or sprout. The third one was pumpkin plant. There's the fourth one. Flower. Then we have a green pumpkin and an adult pumpkin. Good job, friends. So we will do another activity, okay? I'm going to show you. I will hand you guys a paper plate. And you guys are going to create your own life cycle of a pumpkin. Yes. And what did we say this was called? This is called sequencing because it has steps to grow a pumpkin, right, friends? Okay, good job. You can turn. Okay, good job, friends.